everybody, welcome back. My name is Cassie. I am the Evil Secret Ninja, and I talk about books and I review books on my channel. And today I'm doing my first book haul of 2022, so these are all the books that I have recently purchased. And I like to go over all of my audiobook purchases, my ebook purchases, as well as physical purchases. So I am a member of Audible, and I get the credit every month, obviously, that I used to purchase an audiobook. The one that I purchased was the Sandman Act 2 by Neil Gaiman. They actually had a special on the first one, and I don't think it's still going on, but there was a couple of days you could get it for free. So I got Act 1, and I decided to pick up Act 2, even though I haven't listened to Act 1 yet. And this is based off the comic. I've heard it's really great. So I just thought I would have both of them, then I can finish the series. And then there was also like a $5 sale on Audible in the month of January, and I picked up When the Air Hits the Brain by Dr. Frank T. Verdestock. And this is a stories from the operating room. So I just thought that sounded fun and interesting, so I decided to pick that up for $5. So those are the audiobooks that I purchased. So the ebooks that I got, at the end of the year, they had some really great books that were on sale. When you purchase a digital book, and you purchase them when they're on sale, they're often like $1 or $2. As much as the most I've seen them is like $5. So, but most are probably around $2 to $3. So I tend to pick those up because I like it when I can get a little bit cheaper books. So I picked up The Sky Beyond the Storm by Sabaa Tahir, and this is the fourth book in the Ember and the Ashes series. I have read the first two. I have all 4 of them, so now I can finish the series, and so far I'm really enjoying it. The next one that I picked up was Hold Me Tight, 7 Conversations for a Lifetime of Love, and this is by Dr. Sue Johnson, and she is a psychotherapist in Canada, works with relationships and couples and those kind of things, and has some really great things to talk about when working with that population. Next, I got Boy's Life by Robert McCammon, and he is a horror author, and I read Swan Song and didn't really connect with it, I guess you could say. I'm sure it was because I had just read The Stand, and it sounded just like The Stand. And I liked The Stand better, but I thought I would give the author another chance. The next one I found was Defy the Night by Bridget Kimmerer, and this is the same author who wrote the Cursebreakers series. Like, I like the Cursebreakers. I actually still haven't finished it, but I did like her writing style, and I liked the story that she wrote, so I thought I would pick up something else from her. Next, I picked up The Pariah by Anthony Ryan, and this is the first book in the Covenant of Steel. And I have not read anything by Anthony Ryan. I do have a couple of his books that I have purchased previously on ebook. I do sometimes just purchase books based on the cover, or it might be something that I've seen in someone else's book haul, or it might be something I've seen on a list on Goodreads as like one of the best books of the month, and I'm like, oh well, I may as well get it because somebody thinks it's good. Next was Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. I have read The Martian by Andy Weir, and I've heard that this is also really great. Next, I picked up The Maidens by Alex Michaelides, and excited to kind of see what that one's about. I believe it's a horror or a mystery thriller. Next one I picked up was House of Hollow by Crystal Sutherland, and this is a horror fantasy. So I'm excited to see kind of like what that's about. And the cover kind of suggests maybe there's some plants growing out of people, if the cover reflects what the book's about. So, should be interesting. Alright, so those are the ebooks that I purchased. And then here are the physical books that I got. So I got Daring to Drive by Manal al-Sharif. And this is a memoir about a woman in Saudi Arabia after they were given the privilege of driving, and this is her story about daring to drive, even though it wasn't illegal. It was very frowned upon in Saudi Arabia at that time. might still be, but so I thought that sounded like a very interesting read. Next, I got some books by Michael J. Sullivan. So I read the first book in the Legend of the First Empire, and so I got books 2, which is Age of Swords, book 3, which is Age of War, and book 4, which is Age of Legend. And I think there's one more, but I haven't got that one yet. And then I have the first book in the Queen of Renthia series, so I got books by Sarah Beth Durst, and so I got books to the Reluctant Queen and the Queen of Sorrow, and then I guess she also had a standalone, which is The Deepest Blue, which is, I guess it takes place in the same world. And then I got Godblind and Dark Soul by Anna Stevens, and I know that this is like a grimdark fantasy, so I'm excited to see what that one's about. Then I also purchased Small Favors by Aaron Craig. I got the posthumous memoirs of Bras Kaba by Marchedo de Assisi. I got Under the Whispering Door by T.J. Klune. I got The Death of Jane Lawrence by Latland Starling. I got The House of Sticks by Durek Kunsten. And then I got the sequel to The Bone Shard Daughter, The Bone Shard Emperor by Andrea Stewart. Okay, so those are all the books that I purchased, the audiobooks, ebooks, and physical books that I got for the month of January. I am excited to read all of them. I'm not sure exactly when I'll get to all of them, but I'm certainly going to pick them up. Hopefully soon-ish. Alright, so thank you guys all for watching, and you guys have a lovely day. Thanks, bye.